miles apart, too afraid to name the heart. Your eyes were full of distant skies, while I stayed quiet, telling lies. I reached for you, but not enough. We mistook silence for being tough, and in that space we left between, love faded out unseen. It was a love we forgot to hold, slipped away before it got old. We had the chance, we had the time, but never crossed the fragile line of love we never truly knew, until we lost the me and you. I memorized the way you stayed right before you walked away. Your name still lingers in my throat, in every single note I wrote. I tried to catch what wasn't there, but only caught the vacant air. The warmth we had turned into cold, a story left untold. It was a love we forgot to hold, slipped away before it got old. We had the chance, we had the time, but never crossed the fragile line of love we never truly knew, until we lost the me and you. Would it have changed if I had tried, if we had heard instead of lied? Now all that's left is what we missed, a ghost of love that doesn't exist. It was a love we forgot to hold. Now I just watch the days unfold in empty rooms where dreams once grew, still haunted by the thought of you. A love we never dared to show, now lost in what we'll never guitar cries what I can't say. Each note a step, you walk away. The strings remember where you stood, but I can't reach you like I should. I play the chords we used to know, but now they fall a little slow. Each sound I make just echoes through, one note away from reaching you. I'm just one note away from you, but the distance feels like two. I strung the truth in minor keys. key, still hoping you'll come back to me. One breath behind, one step too late, trapped in this sound you used to make. The silence sings between each phrase, a space where love forgot to stay. I chase your voice through every tone, but every harmony feels alone. The bridge collapses when I try to hold your name beneath the sky. The rhythm stumbles into blue, one note away from finding you. I'm just one note away from you, but the melody won't pull through. I hum your name in every line, but all I get is empty time. The chord that used to feel so near now plays the ache of missing here. What if I played it one more time? Would it rewind the broken rhyme? Could one last note undo the fall and bring you back with just that call? I'm just one note away from you, but the song can make it true. Still I play like hearts don't break, and hope the sound's enough to shake the silence you now hold so tight. One note away, but out of sight. Woke up in a room that forgot your name. The curtains danced, but the warmth never came. Sunlight used to pour like you were my day. Now it hides like a secret too heavy to say. I reach for echoes on an empty bed, your laughter fading in my head. The silence grows where you once lay, and I'm still waiting for yesterday. This was where the light used to stay, where we dreamed in gold and gray. Now the corners hold the ache, a love that time refused to take. This was where you used to be. Now it's just the ghost of me. Coffee gets cold like we used to fight. Words we swallowed still haunt the night. I see you in shadows behind the door, but it's not you anymore. I whisper your name into the air, hoping silence might take me there. The sky remembers what I forget. You are my sunrise and my regret. This was where the light used to stay, where we held the night at bay. closed the door without a sound, but everything inside came crashing down. No last word, no reason why, just the echo of goodbye. I searched the room for something more, but your absence settled on the floor. The stillness hurt more than your voice, and silence left me with no choice. You left me with the silence, where love once used to shout. The quiet fills the corners and never lets me out. No letters, no goodbye sign, just stillness that used to be mine. I talk to walls and empty air, hoping you'll be standing there, but every sound just falls away into the night. You didn't stay. I try to sing what we became, but the notes fall short of your name. The melody won't carry through. It always fades instead of you. You left me with the silence, where love once used to shout. The quiet fills the corners and never lets me out. No letters, no goodbye sign, just stillness that used to be mine. Was it easier to walk than to explain? Did silence save you from the pain? But now I'm drowning in your hush, a love that ended without a touch. You left me with the silence that never asked me why. I whisper all my questions, but silence won't reply. No letters, no goodbye sign, just echoes of a love in The room goes quiet when I strum that line. The strings still echo, your hand in mine. I play the song we used to hum, but the melody feels numb. I hold the chord where you let go. It trembles soft but doesn't show. Each note is filled with what we were and ends on silence, blurred and slurred. Your name lives in the last chord I play, right before the sound fades away. I can't rewrite the love with me, but it still sings the shape of you. Your name, the note fingers forget a song once ours, now full of regret. I try to change the key, the pace, but every chord still holds your face. The bridge we wrote now sounds so thin, it breaks apart where you begin. The harmony won't carry through, it's missing half, it's missing you. Your name lives in the last chord I play, right before the sound fades away. I can't rewrite the love we knew, but it still sings the shape of you. Your name, the note that never bends, still lingers where the music ends. I try to tune the pain away, but even silence wants to stay. The chorus falls, my fingers shake, still your name is all I make. Your name lives in the last chord I play, even when the night hides the day. No one chord can undo what's gone, still your memory plays on. Your name, the note that never ends, forever in the way it bends. She didn't shout, she didn't cry, just lowered her eyes and passed me by. No storm to mark the end we knew, just a silence I never saw through. She packed no bags, she closed no door. She left like she'd been there before. A final verse I couldn't hear, but every note still lingers near. She left in a quiet song, no loud goodbye, no right or wrong. Like wind that slips between the days, she vanished into muted haze. And though she's gone, the chords remain of love that left without a name. The coffee cooled, the curtains fell, but no one there to wish me well. She didn't leave a single trace, just silence wrapped in her embrace. The radio hummed our favorite tune, but even that felt out of tune. She left no echo in her flight, just soft regret that stays at night. She left in a quiet song, no loud right before the silence played. But now I only hear the air, where once her melody was there. She left in a quiet song and took the place where I belong. No final word, no crashing sound, just footsteps fading into ground. And though she's gone, I still replay the quiet song she chose that day. We talked like we never run out of time, but silence grew in every line. Your voice began to slip through space till only echoes took its place. The final sentence broke in two, and I just stared instead of you. Your eyes said more than you could speak, and all my answers came out weak. After the words fell apart, you walked away with half my heart. I held the air like it was you, but nothing spoken could undo the things we left unsaid that night. Still echo in the fading light. I read old messages like songs, but even memory gets it wrong. The pages blur, your name turns faint in stories we forgot to paint. We whispered hope and screamed our fears, but now it's only quiet tears. I trace the outline of your sound, but your goodbye was never loud. After the words fell apart, you walked away with half my heart. I held the air like it was you, but nothing spoken could undo the things we left unsaid that night. Still echo in the fading light. I should have stopped you, should have tried, but I just watched our silence rise. The room still holds the way you left, a ghost of love, a breath, a theft. After the words fell apart, I learned the cost of falling hard. The truth got lost between our lines, and now it haunts these quiet times. What we once said, once slipped away, still lingers like a song in gray. just the evening sound. No echoes of your voice around. You came and colored all my days, then left them stained in softer grays. Now I trace back every sign to the place before you were mine. Take me back to the day before us, when love was just a word, not trust. No memories I can't outrun, no broken things we left undone. Back to the calm before the fire, before you sparked and lit desire. I used to laugh without the ache. My mornings weren't so slow to wake. Now every street recalls your name, but none of them feel quite the same. I see the movie in reverse. Each scene we build now feels like hers. If I could fold the sky in two, I'd walk the part untouched by you. Take me back to the day before us, when love was just a word, not trust. No memories I can't outrun, no broken things we left undone. Back to the calm before the fire, before you sparked and lit desire. Maybe we were never meant to write a story permanent, but I would trade what's left of light to feel that peace before the night. Take me back to the day before us, when I was whole before the dust, before the nights that won't let go, before I loved you just to know there's some beginnings and too fast, and leave us staring at the past. We used to fight, we used to sing. Now silence holds the final string. The page is torn, the letters blur, and every echo just returns. You used to shout, I used to stay, but now there's nothing left to say. We stand like strangers in the blue, where every word has come untrue. There are no more words to lose, just quiet. I didn't wrapped around it all. The promises we left behind have faded out, one breath at a time. The songs we shared don't sound the same. Now every verse forgets your name. I read the past like distant news, with nothing more I've left to lose. There are no more words to lose, no riddles left, no hidden clues. I hold it quiet like it's you, the only thing that won't come through. I whisper love into the night. But even silence fades from sight. Maybe we said too much too soon, or maybe words just to make us wounds. But now I live between the lines of all we left behind. No more words to lose, just shadows I didn't choose. You left without a sound or sign, and took what once was yours and mine. Now every page just stays unused. There are no more words to lose. The light burns through the faded blinds, but you're the only one on my mind. Raindrops fall like words unsaid. I count them slow from where we met. The coffee's cold, the clock is slow, but time still moves where you don't go. I watch the street, I watch the sky, and keep pretending you'll pass by. I'm still waiting by the window, like the night you didn't show. Hoping silence breaks its vow, that you'll return somehow. The air still holds your name, but nothing feels the same. Your shadow used to lean on mine, now it's just glass and borrowed time. I close my eyes to see you clear, but even dreams forget you here. The seasons turn, but I stay still, tied to a love I waiting by the window where your goodbye didn't go. The city sleeps, but I remain holding on beneath the pain, still waiting, soft and low, by the window in the glow.
We used to walk that quietly, laughing under summer rain. Our footsteps danced on broken stone, but now I walk it all alone. The walls still whisper what we said. Our shadows stretch where we once slept. And though the world has moved ahead, that street holds everything we left. That street was only ours, lit by stolen hours. The corners knew our names before we played those games. Now I return like passing time, but you're not there to cross that line. The windows glow like they did then, but I just see the place you've been. I trace the path where you would wait, but now it just reflects my fate. The lamplight flickers soft and slow, like how your love began to go. I walk that road and softly say, this street still looks for you each day. That street was only ours, lit by stolen hours. The corners knew our names before we played those games. Now I return like passing time, but you're not there to cross that line. Would you remember if you came? The leaves that turn the window pane. We left our story in the ground, but only I still hear it sound. That street was only ours. Now it's just empty cars, but every step I take still calls your name across these weathered walls. We lost what we forgot to say. That street still carries what we gave. used to fill the room with sound, but now there's nothing all around. I search the air for something said, but silence screams inside my head. Your echo fades into the dust and leaves behind a quiet rust. The walls don't speak, the lights don't move, just me and all I tried to prove. The day your voice disappeared was the day I learned to fear. Not storms or fights or long goodbyes, but empty rooms and quiet skies. I waited for the sound to break, but you were gone, no words to take. I play your laughing memories, but even they start losing keys. The notes distort, the rhythm's gone. Your melody won't carry on. I whispered all I couldn't say, but silence took your name away. I held my breath and hoped you'd hear, but nothing answered back this year. The day your voice disappeared was the day I faced the mirror and saw the cracks behind my eyes, where love once lived in lullabies. No warnings, no slow retreat, just stillness in the place you speak. I turned the lights on just in case, but shadows only fill your place. Your voice was home, your voice was light. Now all I have is endless night. The day your voice disappeared became the sound I always hear. In every crowd, in every breeze, I'm chasing ghosts of memories. The silence now has learned to stay since the day you slipped away. You didn't leave all at once. It was slower than the setting sun. A look, a pause, a colder bed. That's how our last goodbye was said. No suitcase by the door to see, just silence pulling you from me. And though you stayed a little more, you'd already left before. This was the longest goodbye never said, falling apart in things we left unsaid. You made the coffee, cleaned the glass, still smiled like nothing came to pass. But distance grew in every room, and love just dimmed without a boom. We kissed goodnight like every day, but meaning slowly slipped away. And when the lights went out one time, I knew you weren't still mine. This was the longest goodbye never said, falling apart in things we left unsaid. We drifted like a fading song, still playing but already gone. No final word, no closing thread, just the longest goodbye in my head. Sometimes I wonder if you knew that I was breaking next to you, but neither dared to break the peace. So we let go in silent grief. This was the longest goodbye never said, a love that slowly turned to lead. Still walking side by side, yet far like wishing on a dying star. No tear to mark what we once bled, just the longest goodbye we both led. The door was open, but you were gone. The room still held your fading song. I stood too still to say goodbye, and outside the rain began to cry. It didn't care what broke apart, or how I failed to guard your heart. No questions fell from gray above, and just water where there once was love. And the rain didn't ask why, it just fell from a wordless sky. Didn't stop to hear my plea, didn't wait for you or me. It simply knew the time had come to wash away what we'd become. You didn't say if it was me, you didn't leave a set of keys, just left the scent, the half-said lines, and I stood drowning in the signs. The clouds had nothing left to say, but still they wept for us that day. No answers, no relief inside, just echoes soaked in silver light. The rain didn't ask why, it just fell from a word goodbye. I whispered love into the air, but rain felt like you weren't there. And when I broke it, closed the sky, the rain didn't ask why.
The words dried up between our hands. No questions left, no final plans. We sat and watched the evening fall, while saying nothing said it all. Your breathing matched a ticking wall, a quiet louder than a call. I tried to speak but lost the thread, and listened to the things we left unsaid. This is the silence we share, too fragile to be repaired. You didn't cry, I didn't plead. We just let go of what we need, and in that stillness, soft and bare, we lost what used to live there. Your eyes were full of distant light, the kind that leaves but holds on tight. I almost reached across the space, but fear held down my shaking face. We used to shout in crowded ways, but now we only count the days. No storm, no fight, no sudden sound, just two hearts that stopped turning around. This is the silence we share, too fragile to be repaired. You didn't cry, I didn't plead. We just let go of what we'd need, and in that stillness, soft and bare, we lost what used to live there. Some love ends in bitter flame, but ours just faded without blame. No blame, no hate, no breaking voice, just silence made by quiet choice. This is the silence we share, the final truth we never dared. And now I sit where you once stayed, remembering how it slipped away. And that last breath we didn't dare was the silence we used to share.
Last night I saw you in a flame. Your face was blurred but called my name. I reach but ashes touch my skin. A fire lit where you had been. I woke in sweat, your voice still near. It whispered through the falling fear. You burned so soft, you burned so deep. Your name still haunts me in my sleep. Your name burned in my sleep. Not loud but low and deep. It flickered through a dream I knew and left me waking lost in you. A memory I thought I drowned still sparks beneath this battleground. The morning came but didn't soothe. I carry scars of dreamt up truth. The pillow cold, your breath not there, but scent of smoke still in the air. I told myself I'd moved along, but even dreams know when it's wrong. Your fire finds the cracks I keep and lights them quietly even when I sleep. Your name burned in my sleep. Not loud but low and deep. It flickered through a dream I knew and left me waking lost in you. A memory I thought I drowned still sparks beneath this battleground. Would it stop if I forgave, or would it chase me to the grave? I try to rest, but in the dark, you always find a place to spark. Your name burned in my sleep, where truth and lies both creep. The past still lies behind my eyes, a fire I can't exorcise. And every night I beg release, but flames return